The goal of the project revolves around environmental sustainability, which is using the green building material and integrating of the energy saving system, such as using the renewable energy, which is using solar panel and rainwater harvesting. The project was also promote the eco-friendly lifestyle through the green spring and community engagement, and it used to reduce the long-term operating costs for the residential, increase the property value to prove the sustainable development is economically viable for developers and equal benefit to the owner.
Now, I'll be talking about the project overview of the high-rise residential development. There are 32 stories and consist of 320 residential apartment units, whose sizes range from 102.2 to 204.4 square meters. The development is Suntrack Development Sdn Berhad and the contractor is Just Murni Construction Sdn Berhad. A 29-story residential tower built on a 3-story car park podium. Recreational and ancillary facilities such as clubhouse, gymnasium, swimming pool, children's playground and guardhouse. Landscaping and civil works, roads and drainage, main water supply and sewage reticulation system. It is scheduled for completion by July 2028 with a projected 5 years construction duration.
Moving on for the project financial, the development site is on the southeast edge of Lot 98857, Jalan Padi U1241, which is once a portion of Lot 39004. It is situated in Bukit Raja of Shah Alam. So the development cost is 94.15 million and the land cost is 44.61 million in Shah Alam. The average land cost in Shah Alam is 150 ringgit per square feet and the project size is 297,396 square feet. So 96.15 million ringgit was include all the land acquisition, civil work, material and architectural costs such as general cost of the building, finishing, M&E works, leaf, waterproofing and fire protection system. The green infrastructure such as solar panel and rainwater harvesting system were also involved.
Okay, next we move to the financing source and option. First, S1 is equity financing. Second, S2 is debt financing, and S3 green bonds. And next, S4 is government grants, and last is S5 is public-private financing. Okay, what is financing source and option? Financing source and option is a balanced mix of financing strategy is suitable for the green community housing project. The equity financing brings the strategic partners, debt financing provide leverage and green bond, which is enable to access to the ESG market. The Tuai Timur Resident, our project is a flagship sustainable development in Suci Alam which integrate the financing source that will not only ensure a viability of the project but also amplify its environmental and social impact. And next we go through the financial feasibility and we will get the operation and maintenance cost, annual market value, and last is benefits. And on top of that we get the benefit cost ratio, which is 1.361, and we also got the ROI is 25.55%. So it's a positive ROI. So I will summarize the financial feasibility, which is the developer needs to sell approximately 41.5% of the total units in order to cover the base development costs. And as you can see in this slide is a work breakdown structure, which is we conduct in Microsoft project for our Tuai Timur at Suci Alam.
In our project, the construction cost is 51 million and the land cost is 44 million. And here we can see that our total income per year is 24 million, which comes from the average sales and the maintenance cost from the owner. And next is the total expenses is 370,000, which come from the maintenance from solar panel, rainwater harvesting, water bills, electricity bills, and the cleaning and guard fees. And here is our cash flow diagram. In the pie chart, we can see that the 30% of the cost is for the equity, which is a 28 millions, and 50% of the debt is a 48 million, and 20% taken from the government bond, which is 90 million. For the cost of equity, we can see that the expected return is 8%, and it means that it was a low risk and able to attract the equity investment at a competitive price. Next, for the cost of debt, the loan that we borrow from the bank is 48 million, and the interest of the bank is 5% for UOB banks, and the UOB bank will provide the 10 years interest, which is taken as 24 millions. So total debt we need to borrow from the bank is 72 millions. So each year we need to return back to the bank, which is 7 million. And the cost of debt percentage is 5%. It was benefit from all overall low cost of capital. The government grant provider is 1 million for each year, and the WACC in our project is 5.38%, which considered as a low WACC. It was efficiency, the capital structure, and low perspective reached by investor and lender. This is the 10-year financing summary. You can see that. This is the net present value will show that at the end of the 6th year, the present value of the cumulative cash inflow was less than the present value of the cash outflow, which is the initial investment. So the project haven't yet to cover back the initial cost. So it was less than 1 NPV. And if the project was over for 10 years period, the project will expect to generate enough the discount cash inflow to cover back the initial cost, which is more than 1. In conclusion, debt, equity, and government grant is essential to a comprehensive strategy. It accesses international ESG-focused financing market through this specialized bond, which often to reduce the borrow cost and enhance the brand environmentally friendly image. In addition to mitigate the risk and attracting a wide range of the investor, the project set a benchmark for the green residential development in Malaysia by combining the strategic capital sourcing with a solid financial outlook.